Hello, Gemini. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, this is a weekly update, so it ranges from the 14th, the 8th, through the 14th. I implore you to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos because it paints a clearer picture of what you'll actually be dealing with this week. If you don't know your sun, moon, and rising and you require a chart analysis or even a tarot reading, don't hesitate to contact me at chattermusings@gmail.com, or you can Facebook Messenger me, and I'm available at either avenue. Now, this month, our newsletter honors creative genius and Essence bestselling author Tashonda Whitaker in her most recent novel, Roleplay. Please dive into the audio, ebook, or paperback version of Roleplay, and don't forget to stay tuned to Mental Chatter Musings book giveaway for the month of August. Several lucky readers will receive a copy of not only Roleplay, but my newest release, Deadliest Intuition, or author Untamed's Never Again, No More. Don't forget to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do, guys. You can find a copy of the newsletter on my newsfeed today, or you can click the down bar on YouTube and you can find it here as well. Check out the sneak peeks of Roleplay inside. And yes, I did say sneak peeks because it gives you two. One for you to listen to and one for you to read. Great news. Diamond's World is back this week with Ty Marshall on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. So please tune in. Not only can you do that, but Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting is also going down, where authors will be giving you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the ladies' choosing. If you'd like a chance to participate in Freestyle Friday as an artist, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Without any further ado, let's get into it. This week, the Sun and Mercury is still moving through Leo conjunct for many. There is a healing aspect this week. There's a trine between Saturn, the North Node in Ceres, which can bring, and there's a trine between Saturn, the North Node, and Ceres, which can bring win-win situations to our foundations and where we've been previously experiencing restrictions and responsibilities. It's all for the better, though. And we've got plenty to talk about, so let's get into it. You already know, if you have if you are within 3 degrees of the degree that I mentioned, meaning your placements, these are going to impact your life heavier. So when I tell you a degree, add 3 or subtract 3 and see if you have any placements between that area, okay? Let's jump over down to the Sunday's new moon, because Sunday's new moon is not only about Sunday, it actually ranges out for 2 weeks from then, okay? And this is the Lionsgate Portal. The Lionsgate Portal is open until the 12th, so it's a very strong time of manifesting. If you intend to manifest something, it's very, very likely that you can do it if you do it now or between now and the 12th, because the we won't be aligned with Galactica after that. So, under the guise of the new moon, it's best to look forward to new opportunities and assistance aspecting you as opposed to hanging on to old grudges. On this another side note, you might find that other people just won't let sleeping dogs lie. This angle awards you blessings to your placements as far as your Aries placements, as far as goals you're trying to accomplish, your friends, your social groups, your social networks, that you deal with. It also brings you blessings of communication as far as your relationships that you harbor, okay? Some of them could be low vibe. They could be calling you with some low vibe good news, but either way it goes, it's a goal that you've been trying to accomplish that's coming through, that's good for you, that's communicated to you this week. It could be through a sibling. It could be through a neighbor. It could come through the mail. It could come by way of some type of communication, email, someone calling you, a sibling calling you. It could be any of that. That's going to be going on for the next 2 weeks. In addition to that, you also have assistance and opportunity coming your way. And the assistance and opportunity is going to be directly to you through romantic partners, which means people in your neighborhoods are around you wanting to forge romantic relationships with you, or you going out with a partner into the neighborhood or exploring your community and having fun, going out to dinner, on a date. Maybe your sibling watching your kids for you. Maybe even you going out with your kids and your partner to have fun. Okay, because the opportunities are through romance, play, creativity, children, and things like that. Okay, so you could have opportunities to really have some fun with your children or your lover for this next couple of weeks. As far as your friction, it's going to be behind the scenes. Or no, it's not going to be behind the scenes, but yeah, it's going to be behind the scenes. Yeah. Secret, sacrifice, and solitude. Maybe people gossiping, telling your business. Maybe even a sibling gossiping and telling your business. Maybe people at work gossiping and telling your business. Okay, because, that's definitely what you're going to be dealing with, because it's squaring work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. You could maybe even get into an argument with a sibling. Okay, so watch it when accepting assistance from a sibling to watch your kids, because something could happen with your kids telling your business to your sibling, and then your sibling going and gossiping about it to everybody else. You want to be mindful of that. Okay. Be mindful of what you tell your sibling or what you tell people during your daily routines, because they're going to be gossiping about you, and that's aspecting in other transits all week. So you want to be mindful of the things that you let be known, because you could be aired out this week. All right. Now, as far as Monday, and that's going to be going on for the next 2 weeks, you need to be mindful of that. On Monday, the sun is in Leo at 17 degrees. If you have any placements between 14 and 20, this would aspect you. I'll let you go ahead and add and subtract the placements from now on instead of me doing it. It's a great day to get to work. Allow your creative juices to flow. You can find yourself under the eyes of admiration, but because of it, you have to get to work and drop the ego. Either way, you're going to receive some dirty looks, and most likely it's going to be in work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. People smiling in your face, talking behind your back. On Tuesday, the sun is at 16 or 18 degrees, Leo. Focus on what you have going on that day as opposed to other people's business. Avoid being arrogant and critical of others, and be mindful that you could run into that kind of behavior on that day. On Wednesday, the sun is in 19 degrees in Leo at 19 degrees. That's a day to be happy. It's a day, where you could get some things done early in the day or even have some fun later in the day, because the moon is actually going to go void, of course, at 11 o'clock. So you might not get much done. That's basically a day for recreational pursuits, to have fun and things like that. And that's the same day that Mercury, the planet of communication and skills, goes into Virgo, your sector of home and family. So that being said, it's a day to mix things up and have some fun. You might receive an invite to a party, a social event. Just try not to overdo it, because you could, like I said, you could be having a lot of fun with romantic partners and children. That angle affords blessings to you as far as your placements behind the scenes. So even if people are talking crap about you, don't worry about it. You're receiving some blessings behind the scenes, and that's most likely why they're talking crap, because you're receiving blessings behind the scenes in shared finances and things like that. It could be a situation even to where, like, okay, say for instance, you get like that child tax credit check, and some of your family who doesn't have kids, they don't get it. They could be talking crap about you. Oh, they got this and got that, I can't believe this and that. That kind of stuff. Because your blessings are aspected as far as, Mercury going into Virgo for behind the scenes in shared finances. Okay, secret, sacrifice, solitude, and your kids might blab about it and they could be upset about it. Okay, that could be like any type of money, taxes, inheritance, insurance, governmental money, things you're passionate about that could spark new beginnings for you. Okay, blessed new beginnings. All right. Now, at the same time, you could also have assistance coming in through home and family through personal finances and resources. So that makes even more sense about, if you have children and things like that, that child tax credit money and different money like that coming in, personal resources or money coming in through even work, health, or your daily routines, or where you are of service to others and people talking crap about it. You might even work or assist somebody in home and family or during their daily routines, and they pay you and give you money. But behind the scenes, people could be talking crap about it in home and family. People jealous of that and being mad about it. So be very mindful of your relationships you harbor at work, or even the relationships you harbor. Yeah, be mindful of the relationships you harbor at work and within home and family for the next 30 days, because they could cause you some strife, or they could just be flat out hating on you. Now, on Thursday, August the 12th, the sun is at 20 degrees Leo, and that's where you can have an epiphany or some type of a miraculous thought. Something, you can have an epiphany where you've been having trouble with something as far as communication, your networks of people, or even with a sibling. You've been dealing with something. You might just get a spark of inspiration as to how to deal with it. Or you might find, say for instance, somebody has been acting funny towards you and you don't know why they've been acting funny towards you. You could get that intuitive hit that day. That's why they're acting like that. That type of thing. Also, with the moon in Libra, your sector of romance, creative endeavors, and children, and the North Node, trining the North Node in Gemini, how you look to people, you at a soul level, and it's also trining what you think and what you preach, your education and skills, bringing in things at a distance from you, blessings that forge you towards your highest aspirations, relieving previous restrictions and responsibilities. You could really have people hating on you, especially in home and family, or even a home-based business. On Friday, the 13th, the sun is at 21 degrees Leo. I want you to be mindful of who you trust and seek assistance from on that day. Naivety can cause you some strife. It's suggested that you keep your good news to yourself because haters are on the prowl, family and friends included. Wow, you have a lot of this aspecting you this week. So, be mindful of that. Even on Friday, Virgo is square Ceres and Gemini, both at 3 degrees. 3 degrees now. Your win-win situations might not sit well with everybody, so mind your tongue during your daily routines, because they could attempt to mess things up for you. And remember, if you have someone babysitting your kids, make sure you let your kids know not to be running their mouth about family business, because immediate family business, because that's your business. That's not for everybody to hear outside of your home. Remind your children of that. On Saturday, and even your lover. On Saturday, August the 14th, the sun is at 22 degrees Leo. Even if you sense some deceit or jealousy among friends or social groups, let your creative talent shine on that day. It can bring you favor. The moon in Scorpio is squaring Saturn in Aquarius, both at 9 degrees. So regardless of the haters, you're shining, okay? Let's talk about your cards this week, okay? Now, one of the first things aspecting you is communication. Shocking communication coming your way to you and a lover about your stability. Okay, this could be from a fire sign person, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Either way, even if it's not that kind of person, this is about some type of good communication coming your way from this individual. But you need to keep your wits about you. There's several important things you need to pay attention to, because even though this is good news, it still talks about, this is the Page of Wands. Yeah. It still talks about good news being on the horizon, but paying attention, because the messenger is a messenger about encouragement, and enthusiasm, but it's like it's a flighty person. It's a person who likes to gossip and stuff like that. So beware of rumors and gossip and things like that. That might even be coming your way, okay, this week, or going around this week, even as it pertains to you. This could even be if you have a fire sign child. Make sure your fire sign child is not out there running their mouth, okay, about what's going on in the home. There's some type of conflicts that's going to be going on this week, some type of fights, some type of competition, disagreements, and things like that. It's a time to pay attention to the details and stay, keep your wits about you. Fight for what you hold to be important, because there's going to be somebody after what it is you have. It could be even a family member finding out you got some money and deciding, I'm going to go borrow some money from this person because I know they got it, type of deal. So you want to be mindful of that. You could also be having some type of fights or conflicts with a Queen of Cups type of person. This could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And you could have those conflicts coming in. The Queen is a natural caregiver. She's mature. She advises you to take care of yourself. She could be even advising you about these conflicts you're going through. If it's not you having a conflict with that person could be advising you about the conflicts, because she's logical and she can help with solving certain mysteries or problems, okay? That could also be telling you to use your logic to solve certain mysteries and problems. Be calm. Don't jump into those conflicts. Don't jump into those arguments. Peace could be being restored with a person like this. Okay, a necessary transition of peace restored after conflicts and arguments. You could have been having conflicts and arguments about finances and things like that, or money with your lover, or with a person that is a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer person, and now you have a momentary peace coming in because this money came in to maybe even home and family, and now you're not arguing anymore. So any of those things could be aspecting you now. And I say that because you have the Happy Family card coming out. Your 10 of Cups is full. That talks about celebrations in the home. That talks about a happy family. That talks about good times. Even if you don't have kids, good times coming your way. And it's coming your way because some type of money is coming in. Some type of windfall of money. Some type of gift or charity. This is usually not earned income. This is a windfall of money, that's assisting you as to where you've had hard times. The hard times you've been experiencing with a partnership is coming to an end, okay? You have those blessings through home and family, even with your shared finances, creating blessed new beginnings. Remember, we talked about that. A partnership is going to have some good times coming in where you've previously been experiencing strife because of maybe not having enough money or resources. Now, you also have the Star card. It's telling you to continue to have hope. You've already had hope. You've already had that test of faith. You've been believing that your new opportunity is going to come in. Your new journey is going to come in. But now you're forging toward it passionately with vigor, okay? Because you have this Knight of Swords card. It could be that, but it could also be someone coming in also wanting to cause strife or argue with you because of this new beginning. Now you're forging passionately toward that new beginning, okay? Because that Knight of Wands, I believe that's a Knight of Wands there. Knight of Wands. That Knight of Wands is about forging forward passionately, okay, for what you want, going towards what you need, taking action, inspiring creative time. What you want is starting to materialize, whether it's a project or a person, and you're forging toward it. This is you, passionately, okay? So don't worry about getting into arguments with people, or don't worry about the people that are hating, because now goodness is coming in to you and for you and your family. Blessings to you, and I will see you guys next week. Bye now.